Have you ever wanted to get into the tax industry but didn't know where to begin? Or maybe just wished you could turn your social media likes into hard cash? Now you can. Elite 8 Tax Pro Solutions has everything you need to start or grow your own tax business. We even have a referral program for those just looking to earn extra cash without having to learn the ins and outs of taxes. For as little as $99, you can unlock unlimited earning potential in the tax industry with the tools, support, and training of an industry leader. Visit ElitePTS.com today for more information.
This is Dr. Tamia Gass with Rejuvenating Chiropractic.
This is Nara Reed with Modified Nutrition Health Coach.
This is Karen Marcel with June Street Barbershop.
This is Tiffany Marcel with Marcel Luxury Realty, and you're listening to Boss Talk Radio.
I paid the call to be born.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Boss Talk Radio. Today, as every Wednesday, we're going to do the Boss Term of the Week. And today I wanted to address one of these topics I kind of see getting out of hand with the use of it. And, you know, I've watched things like this kind of get watered down over time and then completely misused and culture changed and everything. So we're going to address that topic on today. And it is passive income. Passive income is income that requires little to no effort to earn and maintain. Passive income include rental income and any business activities in which the earner does not materially participate. Now, usually passive income, sometimes confused with residual income, even though there is a slight difference. But typically, passive income is a result of your money working for you. And this is why this is a good thing, because more often than not, it has a lower tax rate. Because it's usually the result of long-term capital gains. And it also requires that you work a lot less. It's usually the result of a system put in place, such as investing in a franchise or some income-producing asset that doesn't require you to go and work at it or whatever often, or the income generated is not really a factor of the time that you put in there. Another example would be a coin-operated laundry or a coin-operated car wash. These are passive income businesses. The most common one, obviously, is rental income, because usually that's when you've made the investment with your money. And then from there, that investment is just generating income. But the reason I wanted to use passive income as the term of the week today is because I see a lot of abuse on this topic on social media. So if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know where you are, who you are. If you're watching on Facebook, please share the video with hashtag Boss Talk Radio. And Garrett Petit says, love me some passive income. Oh, it's the best kind ever, So here's the thing. There's some things you can't get around. They say all men are created equal. Now we know everybody doesn't have or have not historically had equal opportunities. But today, I believe, and some pundits disagree with me, but I believe that opportunity is as equal as it will ever be, because there's two things that kind of level the playing field. One has always been there, and that's the 24 hours a day that you have to be great. How you use it is the result of your personal choices. You can make excuses or you can take actions. The other one, though, is the internet. We are well into the information age, and we're not even at a place where there's limited access to the internet. Like I don't know anybody that, well, I take that back. Everybody I know that does not have internet access, it's based on their choice, not lack of availability or some restricting thing. So anyway, with that leveling the playing field, what I've seen in the past 6 months, and it's exciting and it's cool because it's more people getting into it, but there's more and more people talking about investing, but at the same time, there is a mad rush of people talking about trading. And that's not the same thing. And I need you guys to understand that investing can produce passive incomes just as it can losses. They both can generate incomes or losses. But when I tell you that I invest, I don't trade. Trading requires a discipline. It absolutely requires a discipline, meaning that you can't be one of those people that decide you're going to sleep till 10, 11 in the morning, if you're going to be a trader in any particular types of commodities, whether it's Forex or whatever the case may be. It's not for the latecomer, that likes to sleep in the morning. It also is not for people who do not like to study. You have to be able to understand these different charts you're looking at and anticipate these trends, before to reduce, or should I say mitigate, the gamble that you're taking. Whereas investing, it's like, hey, you kind of research a company, see what their competitive advantages are, what their plan is in the market or what have you. You put what you can afford in that place, and you just kind of like sit it there and, just check on it every now and then, see how it's performing, see if you need to pull anything out. Me, myself, I like to put some money in somewhere, and when I have some gains that match my initial input, not necessarily quite double, but close to it, I pull my original investment out. Whatever's left, it do what it do. It doesn't matter if I win or lose at that point, because at that point it's not my money. It was ever happening off of the previous game. So, but man, trading, that's a whole different animal. I have colleagues and associates that are heavy into trading. It just so happened by nature, I typically wake up at about 3, 4 in the morning. Not that I'm staying awake, but I wake up at that time. I go to the restroom, I scroll a little bit on social media or whatever, wait for the sleep to hit me, go back to bed, till roughly around 6:30. But what's interesting is these people, the traders, they are always up at that time. And I mean, they're up and alert and cracking, they're already posting, what they're going to be looking at for the day, by 5, they're already posting some gains and this and that and the other. And then the thing is, though, is by like 10, 11 a.m., noon at the latest, these guys, they're done. They're absolutely like done for the day with the trading part. And, they have some wild days. Like I've seen some of these folks do, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 a day. But here's the other side of that. That's good, and they're winning, but don't mistake that with passive income, because you can't do that being lazy. You can't do that with little or minimal effort to get it done. You have to be committed. You have to be up. You have to be alert, studying, and taking advantage of every opportunity, when you do that, versus whereas with the passive investing, it's like, hey, you drop it there. Gary made a very, very important comment. The dividend conversation is powerful. Capital gains. Look, the dividend thing is like this. I mean, can you really lose? I mean, it's one of those things where at a bare minimum, it almost always exceeds what you're going to get in the savings account. Guys, if you have your money in a savings account, that is the oldest and most hilarious thing on the planet. Stop it. And if you don't have a relationship with your banker, or can't say, hey, I have a banker, you need to get one, whether that's a financial advisor, whether that's a business banker. You need to have a relationship with that person, because a lot of what you've been taught just doesn't apply anymore. And these are people that can hip you to passive income through income producing methods that they have with different types of accounts or whatever. Yeah, some of them require minimums and things of that nature, and that's okay when you see the type of dividends that you're getting from that. But going back to the passive income part, I want to drive this home to you guys. The purpose I was telling you about with the folks that are trading, these folks are usually putting in anywhere from 4 to 7 hours a day. It just looks like it's not that much, because by the time you wake up and you get started or whatever, they're already posting like, hey, I've already made this for the day, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, but you didn't know they've been up since 4 and at it, like really getting it going. So be careful what you jump off into. And passive income is one of the types of the 7 streams of income. And what we're going to do over the next 6 weeks is just talk about the different types of income, because there is some ambiguity, some confusion out here in the marketplace about what different things in terms are. And I see some of you guys like really swinging from fence to fence, like you're trying to catch the bag or whatever. And that's not how none of that works, So if you remember some time back, we talked about mastery, your earned income, whether that's a paycheck, whether that's a business, non-passive income is usually your first income generator, but it's how you manage that income that determines where you can place the disposable income in order to generate passive and other types of income. So over the next few weeks, we're going to go over the different types of income. I hope you guys are able to take something from this. If you were, please donate at paypal.me/Elite8 Financial or Cash App, the money sign George Dandridge. This has been your boss term of the week, and we will see you guys on tomorrow for 5 minutes of fire. And don't forget to tune in on Friday. If you are a business owner and you are a full-time business owner, like not a side hustle, not a part-time gig, and you are looking for or have struggled with maintaining health insurance, you want to tune in, and you want to tune in on time. We have a special guest that's going to talk about different types of health insurance that benefits business owners or is catered to business owners, that are affordable, that doesn't break the bank to have. And that's one of the biggest risks I see a lot of small business owners take, is not really having health insurance. And then following up with that, we have the one and only Dr. O coming on, and she's going to get into the intrinsic wealth factors, the internal wealth factors. So you guys don't want to miss that. We will see you guys on tomorrow for 5 minutes of fire.
Get that.
This is Dr. Tamia Guest with Rejuvenating Chiropractic.
This is Nara Reed with Modified Nutrition Health Coach.
This is Karen Marcel with June Street Barbershop.
This is Tiffany Marcel with Marcel Luxury Realty, and you're listening to Boss Talk Radio.
I paid